What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central, your source for all things Hero Wars that are actually fun and not boring. Talk a lot about Julius today on Hero Wars Facebook and web. We're going to talk a little bit about mobile, but mostly Julius and using Julius to fight people. Doing a fight. Looking forward to seeing just how effective he is. I didn't get a chance to do this with Mushy and Shroom, and I think that I might with another guild later on this week. Shouldn't be too terribly difficult to find another candidate, except that we fight the same 4 or 5 teams every single week. So it is what it is. You must have missed it. Anthony, I was being facetious. What I said in yesterday's video is what I know. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't make jokes like that so early on a Monday. I want to say hi to the guild, the YouTube guild. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for support. Guys, if you want to support me, by the way, all you got to do is watch. You don't got to have a green name or blue name, as it were. But a special thank you to those of you that do have the green names. I do see a penguin there in the chat already. Peter says, long live Dark Legacy. Indeed. Indeed. Tunes, what's up, Tunes? I fix it. Glenn Mavasso, watching from Connecticut as always. Mike Madness is the first commenter. Thank you so much, Mike. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. I've got a celebrity in the chat. Hero Wars Guide is here. Thank you so much for your incredible website, my friend. Everybody should go give Hero Wars Guide's YouTube channel a look. Give them a subscribe. Filled with great analytical information. In fact, I believe the best math, and that is including my Math Monday live streams, the best math in Hero Wars, at least Facebook and web, I should say, specifically Facebook and web, is Hero Wars Guide's YouTube channel. Dogs are greater than cats. Change my mind. I will not, because it is impossible. I love Remy. Do not like cats. Although our neighbor got a cat, and They just sit there and stare at Remy, and Remy just barks out the window. It's like you can't get to the cat. You can't get to the cat. His math is better than mine for sure. Is Julius that good on Facebook and web as on mobile? So I don't think so. I think that he is good. But the thing about Facebook and web is every tank works. And let's go ahead and run this into it. Those of you that haven't had a chance to look at the title of this video yet, your tank is boring. All right, your tank is boring. Your tank is boring. Every tank can work. Every tank works well with the right team behind him. Damage dealers are really the important thing in Hero Wars, and I swear to God, and I don't do that often, if I hear one more person tell somebody, just level Aurora Celestante, I'm going to lose my mind. These are heroes that have been in the game since day one. This is a game. Let people play how they want to play. Cats are not your pets. You are their pet. That's a good description there. Is that a tease for a new dog hero to count? Oh, that would be awesome. A dog hero. Remy. I do need a Remy avatar for sure. A Remy avatar for sure. I'm guessing I'm coming through okay. I'm guessing the sound quality and everything is good. I had to update some drivers over the weekend. Kind of lost my mind for a hot second filming a video on Sunday because my monitors quit working, and just one day your graphics card's working and then the next day it doesn't work, and nothing happened. Nothing happened at all. I guess a cat climbed its way into my computer and messed up my graphics card. Here we go. All right, so we're going to run through some fights with Julius. Specifically with Julius, we're going to try to get as few heroes used as possible. And I cannot wait to read about the negativity surrounding this video in the future. I find your comments hilarious, not just the comments here, but the comments on Discord and Facebook Messenger, our Facebook groups and all of that, talking about how outdated our server is, about how weak our server is, and this and that and the other. And honestly, I don't really care. You know, I promise you I could beat your team with Julius, no matter what server you're on, and I bet I can do it in under 5 attempts. So Alternate Universe is the second best guild on our server. Arguably the first. We have our ups and downs with them constantly. I would say it's actually a three-way tie with us and Excelsior as well. All three very adequate guilds. We got a couple of whales in there. We have a couple of really strong players. And I thought it would be fun today to test out Julius against a lot of these teams. Just see what happens. And I think that we need to try to tweak a couple because there's going to be a little bit of duplication in here and maybe some teams that aren't being used. So I would like to potentially have you all think about maybe the best defensive teams on your arena. In your arena on your server. And we can try out a couple of different, not Machine Shroom, Julius. And we can try out a couple of different things. But we're going to, of course, try to use as few heroes as possible. The damage dealer that I think I'm going to use, I was really thinking about using Astrid and Lucas, but I don't think anybody's going to level Astrid and Lucas. I could, just for the sake of it. In fact, why not? Let's just go ahead. Man, I don't want to lay in. Astrid and Lucas is such a hard counter to Ishmael, though. Do we make Astrid and Lucas our DPS? Yeah, let's do that. Let's why not? We are going to use Sebastian. You know what? No. Let's just stick with the LOL Osh team as close as we can to that because that's what everybody should be leveling up anyway. And if we have to deviate, we will. Sebastian. There you are, Sebastian. And Nebula, sure. Pet. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. This is all we need right here. Is there to see how many Sacred Orange Shards you summon in Raid? I could swear I'd pulled the 6. If such a thing exists, I don't know that it does. Now, see, the really cool thing about this right here is we're not leaning into Julius's abilities at all. We have no hero in this team that boosts shields, that puts shields out. None. That one thing isn't definitive proof that every tank can be okay. Because obviously this is just one team. Is this Galahad, Ishmael, Celeste, Jorgen, Martha team? Is it an optimized team? You could argue yes, you could argue no. But not even leaning into the shield boosting capabilities of Judge or Aidin, Peppy, Jet, none of those, and we still won. And we still won. How about that? You really need a tank? Any tank. Not a boring tank. Sebastian? Oh, I guess Sebastian does Sebastian's Ode to Serenity counts? Interesting. I'll admit I hadn't thought of that. Any tank. All right, conjures a shield. Sure enough. Okay, all right, we're using shields a little bit. Conjures a shield that prevents debuffs from being applied. I like it. Okay, all right, we're leaning into it a little bit. Maybe that's the only team you need. Maybe that's the only team that you need. Let's keep going. Let's just keep going. So, I need to add to the, let's see. Julius team heroes used. So we used Ju, Nebula, Sebastian, Martha. Okay. Sure. By the way, I do want to try out... Nah, I don't even care. We don't need to do it. We don't need to. All right, so now can Julius tank? We're just going to go with the same exact team. Sebastian, Ju. Here we go. Albus, Fenris. There we go. Martha. We're just going to keep it going. The same team. And this is max testing, by the way. And I'm running it on auto just for the sake of brevity of the live stream here. Having an enemy Iris is going to be a problem. Okay, so we're going to have to figure that out. That's no problem. Probably need to run it on manual, actually. Okay. Let's try it on manual before we move on. Excuse me. Axel. I could just level Rufus, I guess. Boring. 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 Nope. All right. Okay. Well, can't be killed by Iris if she's dead. Very true. So, let's see. What was this? This team? Yeah. All right. Battery level is critically low for your mouse. Great. Great. Just plug it in my mouse, guys. Use Celeste instead of Martha? No, you're boring, OBS. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Don't be boring. Maybe Isaac instead of Nebula? Okay. Okay. We don't really have a good Ode stripper here. Tempting Julius with a mouse. How was my weekend? My weekend was pretty good. Weekend was pretty good. Not so good. Twins can break through. That's boring. You're boring me, Hassan. Iris tough, man. Iris tough. Okay. All right. Let's see. I think that we can use Yasmin. We could use Arachne. We could use Lilith, Amira. Who should we try? Should we try the Lilith, Amira stuff? Lean into the mage side of things. Let's try leaning into the mage side of things. Martha, and we don't really need Sebastian here, so let's go ahead and use Nebula. That's fine. Okay, biscuits, and yeah, we'll just leave that empty. Okay. Let's get it going with the mage team, I guess. Let's add the mage team to the list here. Amira, Lilith. Excellent combo, by the way, guys. Amira and Lilith. I'm already adding more heroes than I wanted to here, but that's okay. We're going to go back to the regular line for this. Ju, Axel, Albus, Fenris. Astaroth Twins, Jorgen, Yasmin. That's boring, Alpha. Not doing it. Guys, don't take it personally when I call you boring. Your tanks are boring. We're using new heroes only. Or necessary heroes, I guess. Maybe we should just stick to the mage team. Going up against Helios, it's a bad situation there. Where does that come from? Amira, Lilith, those two are huge magic punches to the face if they stay alive. The problem is like they don't really lean into Julius's abilities. You know what I mean? They kind of do, but they really don't. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. No shields here either. It's not really leaning into the use case of these heroes. Can you tell us which are the not boring or necessary heroes? No, I can't. I can't OBS. I sure can't. I'm kidding about it anyway. Like I'm just showing the right heroes. Like it doesn't matter if you have the right damage dealers. It just doesn't matter, right? I could definitely use Astaroth in any of these teams. I could use Mushy and Shroom. Like okay, let's try this again. So Pepe, right? If I used Mushy and Shroom, same exact team, but Mushy and Shroom, and I bet you we still win. Nebula, Martha, Axel, Oliver. I bet you we still win. Blame it on Monday? Sure. They all become boring over time. Yeah, see, the tank choice didn't matter. It didn't matter, okay? So the main thing that I wanted to accomplish today, here's an interesting line here. The main thing that I really wanted to accomplish today is not necessarily to beat every team, but just to make the point that as long as you're not just completely way off course, you can absolutely beat any team there is with just a small amount of heroes. All right, let's try this out. Lilith. I think that we should all have Morgan or Jet in our toolkit. We should all have Morgan or Jet in our toolkit. Let's do Axel, and yeah, Biscuit is fine. Here we go. Sure. It might be better to use Jet here, but going up against Deju, it's a tough situation. So we're gonna blow up the middle of the enemy team just about every time, and then it's gonna come down to a matter of finishing off heroes with doing enough damage, because this is a big area of effect targeting team, so it's not really designed to burn down a single hero like an Iris or a Yasmin would be. All right, let's see, squirrely one. Let's just stick to it. So here's gonna be a tricky one right here. This is gonna be a pretty tricky team, but we're gonna try it with Morgan, and then we're gonna go back to we're gonna use Jet instead, because Jet's gonna be better in this line here. Oliver, Biscuit, Merlin. Or should I put Biscuit on Lilith? I don't think it matters. Oh, not having a Sebastian here too. Let's see what happens. A team with my own heart, Amira so versatile. You need Sebastian? You'd think so. If we can get the ult down, it's not gonna matter. Amira does so much damage, guys. Maybe this video should be about Amira and not Julius. We're gonna run out of time. Timed out. Who was that? Squirrely one? Okay. Okay. So Axel, Oliver, man, he's gonna get clapped. Biscuits. No pet. Amira needs more magic attack, otherwise she doesn't outdamage the healing. Ah, okay. Okay. Should add Orion in, maybe? Yeah, now I don't have enough damage. That wasn't it. That wasn't it. Martha, Ju, Sebastian. There you are. Axel. Yeah. Celeste Merlin. Don't be boring, Raven. No Celeste. Dodge, 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 dodge. Yeah, really should bring mages versus Dante, though, huh? Okay, so how do we get through this team? How do we get through this team? I think it's time to lean into the shields a little bit here. We could use Maya, but I think we're going to use Judge instead. So Judge, Arachne, Sebastian, let's see, Mara, nope, Biscuits. And we do need a little damage. I don't know. Let's stick with Amira. That you're pretty boring. I mean, you're not boring. You guys aren't really boring. Not actually boring. Oh, I don't have any way to kill Rufus with this team. Yeah, no way to kill Rufus. Heidi's the only one who can dodge magic attacks. And a full ascended-ish. That's true. That's true. That's true. I have a question. Does dodge only work on physical attacks? Okay. Cool. Cool. It's like somebody answered you. Okay, so what can we use here? What can we use here to get through? We could go with Satori. Satori Amira. Yeah. Yeah. Add any take to your list, OBS. Sebastian counter Satori. Yeah, sure does. Sure does. Sure does. Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting that I don't have a way to finish off Rufus. Ah. Keep forgetting I don't have a way to finish off Rufus. Okay. All right. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to stick with this line, and we're going to go with, we're going to use Ju. Biscuits. And, we'll just keep Amira in there. Nope. Axel. Oliver. There we go. Charlie beats it. Stop resurrection. Yeah. Although Ju is unreliable, he's a little bit better option than, 100% mages, I guess. Oh, but now I don't have a Sebastian. Now I don't have Sebastian. Okay. So I need to go no healer is what I got to do. That's the play. Satori, Sebastian, Ju, and I guess I don't really need Amira, but we've been using her so far, so let's keep using her. Biscuit, yeah. Axel. You did it in a flashy way. Don't be boring, Raven. Okay. My Ju died anyway. Okay. Is this the team then? Julius, Nebula, Peppy, Jet. I will admit, I'm not really leaning into the shield aspect of them like I should be. Okay. Let's keep it going then. Here's a Kark team. Let's see. Julius, Nebula. Oh, no. We're going to go with Jorgen here. Jets. Peppy. Okay. Okay. Is this the team? Oliver, Axel. Okay. May need to drop Nebula for Helios against some of these Yasmin teams, but it doesn't seem like it really matters. Frederick. You know, we haven't used Isaac yet. So we could just use Isaac in this line. We'll do that. Peppy, Jet, Isaac, Axel. Sure. Amira's better than Helios. Oh, true. Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to worry about Yasmin if you've got Amira. But you do need to worry about Zhu still. Okay. Good team. Good team, Raven. I like it. Let's see. Pantera, Tigress. Here's another. And I don't want to stick with these. We should try some from the community here. Let's see. Nebula. Jets, Peppy, Axel, whoops, Kane, Peppy. There we go. I like Amira better, but Helios is great against crit. Let's see if we can beat this team up. Can we? Can we do it? Well, without there we go. So I say without Morgan, we're gonna struggle. Crowbar. Here's a okay. Let's try this one, and then let's move on to some more consistent meta teams. Peppy, Nebula, Amira, Julius. Kane. This one could struggle against this Jet here, since Amira doesn't really do anything against Jew. Yeah, see, he's gone. He's gone. Well, we might still win. We still win. It was a close win. Okay. No, BBQ. Satori team. No. Okay, here's a Dante. Okay, all right. Let's try this one here. Let's try this one. Nebula, Peppy, Jets, Axel. Okay, there. This Peppy's gonna get blown up real fast. You gotta be kidding me. Just start trying to beat all of Raven's teams. Tough. That was a quick one. All right, so I was concerned about John S. Nebula boosted Dante. We need something extra to defend against that heavy damage output. And I think that's where we have to bring in heavier shielded heroes. Like the Judge or Aidin. That's really tough, though. Fighting Nebula boosted. See, one thing that Julius doesn't have yet is an armor skin or a health skin. He's one of the very, very few tanks that doesn't have it. And Corvus can stand up to a Nebula boosted Dante just fine. But he's got a little bit more stats at this point than Julius does. So I don't know. We could try who I think that we should use in a line like this. Alvanor. Keep with the same situation here. Boom. And I think we use Biscuit here. And maybe Merlin's wrong. Maybe we should use Chorus instead. What was that about? Tyrant? Yeah. Tough. Nebula boosted Dante. So that's not it. Let's see. I know Aidin doesn't work. Let's try Judge. Judge. Probably don't need... You know, we should use Isaac too, actually. Biscuits. And... Peppy might be a little too slow. Let's try Jet instead. Nebula boosted Dante. Any hero that does a lot of damage in a single hit is really, really strong. See, you know, this what I'm talking about. He gone. And this is really the big problem that new tanks are going to face is just it's overwhelming damage. It's overwhelming damage. So this might be the one thing. What could we use? Does there exist a way to counter this team and not just fall over instantly? Who should we try? This is a weird team because it's got Orion and Helios in there too. Nebula boosted Orion is a tough thing also. I mean, hiding Isaac. I really hate to build. I mean, Isaac is just going to get one shot here. He's just going to get one shot. With Aurora and Kane as team pet? Yeah, well, I don't want to try that. I don't want to have to rely on like getting lucky with a dodge though. Astaroth? Second tank? Is that the answer? Bring in a second tank? Julius Tristan? Jorgen, huh? Yeah. Got to be double tank. So if he's double tank though, doesn't that kind of defeats the purpose. Kind of defeats the purpose. I know that an Astaroth can stand up to him. Let's try it. Oh man, he stands. Is there any tank? He stands in front of. He stands behind Cleaver. Stands behind Aurora. Man, I'm so tired of Aurora. Freaking everybody using Aurora. Biscuits. Oliver. Axel. Nebula might counter Iris. much. Julius, Tristan, Nebula, Yasmin, Isaac. All right, all right. I tell you what, I'm gonna try this again, Babbitt. But if you do the triple spam again, we're gonna have to time you out for a little bit. Julius, Tristan. I don't even know where Tristan is. Who even levels Tristan? Maybe I should do a video about Tristan. Nebula, Yasmin, Isaac. All right, so this is what's gonna happen. This is what's going to happen. Yasmin's not going to dodge, and she's going to get one shot. There we go. Only Fenris. It's got to be Kane. Got to put Oliver there. Maybe Oliver as a team pet? For the extra dodge, David, Kane. I mean, I win. All right. All right. Let's see. Tristan, Yasmin, Nebula, pets, Axel. So this isn't a consistent team. Okay. Yeah. So this is kind of where it ends then, yeah? Because Dante Nebula is always going to be a thing. Dante Nebula is always going to be a thing. So now I just got to say... Let's find another lineup with Dante Nebula if we can. Might not be able to. Engineerium. Shooting range. Bastion. Hero Bridge. Nebula Kark. Alchemy Tower. No. Okay. Yeah. That was the one thing I figured Julius couldn't handle last week. Mentioned, yeah, I think a couple people mentioned that, but yeah, I definitely remember you saying that. Oliver was the difference. Can be good and a good pet. Oh yeah, I think Oliver is a great pet. I'll try it again with Oliver and see if I can get a win out of it. What was it? It was Yasmin, Tristan, Nebula, Isaac, and Julius. Team pet Oliver. Okay. This has got to be Fenris, Kane, Oliver. Okay. Okay. See, that time, well, she died anyway. Okay. Well, maybe just using Oliver is the play then. I mean, let's see. Shoot, what was that team? Jet and armor. Biscuit. Julius, Sebastian, Nebula, Faceless Martha. Huh. Well, is the answer to just level up? Well, okay. 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 Let's try this. No, not. Amira, Julius, Peppy, Pets, Oliver, Let's see. Biscuit. Oliver. Chorus, I guess, for armor. And Kane. Okay. Yeah. Sometimes you just get blown up. Like 4 solid hits in a row. Robert, we don't really have much, but we haven't talked about the tree event yet. Charlie, any more news on the new? Yeah, we haven't talked about it. We haven't talked about it, and we don't really have anything yet. Sebastian, Nebula, Faceless Martha. Okay. Axel. Oliver. Biscuits. Nebula boosted Julius. Okay. I don't know. It's going to struggle. So, yeah, I don't think that we can say that you should, and as long as Dante is an oppressive choice right now, as long as Dante is heavy on your server, can't level Julius yet. Not yet. Does Core Shield count as a shield with Julius? I think so, Sir Turbo, but I haven't done any testing. Copy this for your arena team. This team right here is a good team. Yeah, it's a good team. It's easy to counter. Like there are other things that do well against this. Like you could use what would be a pretty straightforward win. So like Astaroth, something like this would work. Let's see, Biscuit, Mara. Yeah, I mean something like this would work pretty straightforward. The issue is that Julius doesn't have enough stats yet. He doesn't have enough stats yet. Astaroth has way more total stats because he has all 5 of his skins, whereas Julius only has 2 skins, and neither of them are good against Dante. You need Boring Celeste and Axel. Boring Celeste and Axel is going to get one shot by Nebula boosted Dante. Yeah, so let's see. Let's do Biscuits. You could probably use Oliver or Kane there. I'll use Kane Pat, sure. And I don't know. Can use maybe Isaac gets pushed far enough back that he doesn't get rocked. Although we have the stun lock there, so we don't really need to. Just do Albus. There we go. Thinking Isaac countering the magic. The problem is keeping Isaac alive versus the big Dante hits. Like you got to push Isaac to 5th position in order to do it. God, I hate this team so much. It's just so boring. It's so boring. It's so boring. But yeah. Aurora, Celeste, Maya, and Arachne, and then your rotating 5th support hero is really all you need. So like in this instance, we would use, Morrigan with Celeste. Not a lot of physical attackers here, but we'll keep it there. Biscuit. Yeah, let's do Axel, Biscuits, and this should be Oliver. There we go. That team is pretty strong. Yeah. And, other teams exist. I got bad luck there with Aurora. But that's okay, because Maya can tank. Maya can tank just fine. A little bad luck with some dodge there. And this is why I don't really like Aurora that much for every situation, because, you could miss a dodge, and that'd be the end of it. I don't know. Celeste against Rufus? Yeah, see? Julius, Ishmael, Sebastian, Fafnir, Martha, Axel. Okay, let's go. Julius, Ishmael, Sebastian. Yeah, I mean, if you have Morrigan, David, if you have Morrigan, Rufus is a dead tank. Like he's so bad. Sebastian, Fafnir, Martha. I mean, he's not bad. He's not bad. He's not a bad tank. He's not a bad tank. Let's see. Oliver, Axel. You're going to get absolutely clapped. Let's put Oliver here. Oh, I can't do that. Shoot. Yeah, I guess that's our best bet right there. Okay. Machine Shroom is a good tank against Nebula boosted Dante teams. Oh, let's try it. Let's try it. Too fast. And let's be clear, you don't see a lot of Nebula Dante tank teams because they're so easy to counter with, high defense front ends. Let's see. Mushy and Shroom. What's a good Mushy and Shroom line? Mushy and Shroom, Martha, Alvanor, sure. And then let's do Amira and let's try this team. Boom. Biscuit. Axel. Chorus. Chorus or... Yeah, let's do this. I mean, Mushy and Shroom, they innately have strong defense against Dante because they have, they have copies. But the problem is surviving to that point. All right. Alvanor obviously is the wrong choice here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the teams to use with Mushy and Shroom yet. Pepe Julius, Solo Leon. Did you guys hear that people think that I made this team up? Did you guys hear that? That I think that I made this team up? I did not make this team up. Julius Judge. Julius Judge. Nebula. Amira Leon. Biscuits. Mara. This could be a fun team. Just Dorian, Iris, Heidi. Yeah, I bet Dorian, Iris, Heidi works pretty well with us too. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Waifu for the friggin' win, man. Waifu for the win. Dorian. Oh, I don't want to do that. Isaac? Sure. Aurora? Aurora's boring. Okay, there are teams that can do it. There are teams that can do it, it looks like. The cool thing is you don't need to level up Dorian that high. I don't know, guys. I feel like every team. I feel like Julius is good enough versus every single team, with the exception of Nebula Dante. Like that is the one thing here. Let's find a Kark team. We haven't fought any Kark teams. Where's a good solid Kark line? Was it Twins? Like it's gonna. Let's see, Max. If we did, I don't know. Who do we put on? This is Axel, right? And this is Chorus, I think. And this would be Merlin and Biscuit, and then Axel. Oliver? What pets would you use for this team? Chorus, I guess? I don't even know what pets you would use. Is an Astaroth the better tank? He's only better right now because he's got more stats. And I think that once Julius gets a health skin or an armor skin, I think that he'll be the better tank for sure. Merlin for Krista? Okay. I'm not too familiar with Krista tank teams. And then I guess Axel here. And then probably Chorus, I guess. I really don't know. And then who does that leave? Nobody. Or put Chorus here. And Mara? Too many mages. I don't know. No pet, I guess. Sure. Sure. Yeah. I mean, okay. I think there was a team in here. City Hall. No. Sure. Let's try this one. Max. Probably Oliver on defense, but let's use Kane for the sake of it. This is going to be Fenris, Axel. Put Oliver here. And no pets. Okay. Is Merlin the right pet for Peppy, or should I use Mara? What do you guys think? Is Merlin the right pet here? I feel like Mara is the better pet because of her ult. Alpha, it's a good question. Alpha asks, OBS asks, do I recommend getting the Julius skin or instead the Julius dolls? I think the most efficient buy is the Julius skin if you're going to be leveling Julius. But I think if not, let's see. Somebody made a chart for me. Here we go. Here's the spreadsheet that's been kind of passed around a little bit. I don't know of the efficacy of any of this, but let's see. My choices. So the Lamort's card, the energy per 100 coins. Lamort's card's at 64, and the Shining Armor is at 69. And then we have a couple items that are at 30: Devour of Mages, Deadly Sting, and Ruler's Globus. And then best still seem to be the red items, but I seem to get plenty of the cheap red items from the tower, and the expensive ones are too expensive to be a possibility. So Calorifere, I believe I'm pronouncing your name correctly, says that either buy Shining Armor's Ruler's Globus or Lamort's cards, and the Ruler's Globus is a better deal than Alucard's Amulet because the Ruler's Globus recipe is expensive to farm. Yeah. The Masquerade skin is actually the best deal as far as strict emerald cost, but not recommended unless, of course, you intend on leveling up Julius. I'm going to put the link to this spreadsheet in the description of this video as well, so you guys can take a look at it yourself. But I'll be honest with you, I haven't verified any of this stuff, so I don't really know. I'm personally gonna be buying just whatever miscellaneous items. The shrine, I seem to need 1 million shrines, and this is a nice, inexpensive way to get a bunch of them. Even though it's a lesser value, the sheer quantity of them that I need at the upper levels and some of the heroes that I have, seems like I need way more shrines than I need like Lamort's cards. I know that's not actually the case. It just seems that way. So I'll probably buy 1 or 2 Lamort's cards just to save me some time, but shrines a lot for sure. A lot for sure. The dolls, the math isn't even done, right? It's definitely the best way to get Julius, because you can only buy Julius one time and then, you know, you've bought it, right? But that's the tough thing. And to cap off this discussion, by the way, I do not know yet if the Julius skin in the shop, there's a lot of questions on if the Julius skin in the shop is going to be available when the event ends, and if it's a limited time skin, then you may want to consider going ahead and buying it now if Julius is ever in your system. Or the opposite argument would be, don't ever buy the Julius skin. Don't ever buy the Julius skin, because you could always buy the Julius skin in the future. Right? So that team, no issue defeating, you know, a nice Kark line right there. I don't know. There's always that one item that sticks in your craw. Yeah. Yep. HLA, I wanted to thank you for always being so willing to help with my questions. I was wondering if you could share some of the best AoE counters. I've tried Dante and Helios. AoE count. Specifically, Daniel, what team are you looking for? Do you think that Julius can break the game? No. Best gaming videos. I think that Julius is a little underpowered right now. I think Julius needs an armor and a health skin to become effective. Julius, Oliver, Ishmael, Fenris, Sebastian, Martha, Fafnir is unbeatable. Let's try a couple defensive lines. How can we beat teams like this? Martha, Sebastian, Ishmael, Pet, Axel, Fenris, Oliver, Axel. Ishmael, Sebastian, Martha, Fafnir, Julius, Oliver, Fenris, Albus, Martha, Axel, Fafnir, Mara, Team Pet, Axel. Okay. Seth's unbeatable team. All right. How do you beat this? How do you beat it? Well, I'm going to try what I think is the easiest counter to Ishmael teams, and that's with Aster and Lucas. Maybe not the team that everybody uses. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and use Sebastian, and we're going to use the Undead combo just because. Feeling frisky about it. And Nebula. Nope, not Nebula. Let's use Jet. There we go. And we're going to use Team Pet there. So this is going to be Oliver. This is going to be Albus. We could use Mara here. But since we're not really going to be relying on the stuns too much, I don't think that we will. So this is what I would try. Corvus has a lot of trouble standing up to high frontline damage teams. But with the addition of Morrigan and Aster and Lucas, I think it might help Didn't seem to have helped much here, but the undead did survive until last, which is curious and very happy about that. Okay. Let's try old reliable Nebula Iris. Okay, let's just try this, and let's go ahead and go with Martha. Why not? Oliver, biscuits, no pet. Loses to Julius, Kark, Yaz, Seb, Martha easily. Yeah, I mean, no team is unbeatable. Oh, man. Beating me up. Okay. Let's try... the HID team with... Mara might just fall over. Yeah, not enough. Let's keep her alive. It would have been better with Arachne tank, I think. So, Yasmin, Kark probably works pretty well. Helios, and we could just do no... we'll use Sebastian. Fenris. Whoops. Kark, Fenris, Kane, Albus. Yeah, here we go. Please let us know about the Julius skin availability as soon as... Yeah, Sartobo, I was hoping to get an answer back, but Andrew didn't reply. I would be willing to bet that just about any Yasmin team would tear this team apart. I bet that any Yasmin team would work. So let's do like Chaba, Yasmin, stick with Sebastian, Helios, of course, and where's Helios? There we go. And Arachne. Why not? Why not? What trick did I say, Robert? Oh, okay, all right. Chaba sucks. I forgot. Yaz alone might get stalled. So Yaz plus another damage dealer. Let's try the new mage, the new hot mage team. The new hot mage team. Mushy and Shroom, Martha. Alvanor. I think Alvanor works against them too, right? We can use Merlin. Oh, we can't use Merlin here. I'm gonna do Merlin. Nope. Whoops. Shoot. Ah. Biscuit. Are the new tanks just not there yet? Do we not know what teams to use for the new tanks yet? You know, what is the... Like Alvanor can tank Ishmael here, going absolutely bonkers. Or what did I say? Alvanor. Alvanor can tank him going absolutely bonkers. But that just wasn't enough damage? Wasn't enough damage. Wow. Let's try that. Let's see if they can tank that. was pretty cool. Get him, Alvinor. Ah. Charlie, would you say you would be better getting the dolls for the chance to summon Julius or pay 1,000 coins to summon him? Anthony's, the dolls are the better value, for sure. Oh, I'm not using Helios. Oh, Helios for the armor artifact would have been it. I don't know. But I think, you know, Iris is going to counter him pretty well. You know, as far as teams that you could use, yeah, this team is a little tricky because the Ishmael is pretty thick. Helios is going to be good against lines like this, for sure, because of the critical hit bonus. Right? I think Iris is always going to be good. Without an enemy Helios, you can use Yasmin. Let's do Astaroth and Martha here. Mobile news? Nope, there's not much mobile news. Stun locked. Freaking Fafnir. Well, maybe not. Huh. Didn't die, but... Yasmin Kark. Kai. Helios. There we go. Fenris. Kane. Biscuits. Should probably use Sebastian. Honestly, I should probably use Sebastian here instead. So yeah, one thing about this this team specifically is there's not a lot of defense here. You know, Kark struggles against dodge teams and high armor buffs, and there's really... The armor buffs come a little too late. And Ishmael doesn't really dodge that well. I mean, he does, but not really that well. Charlie, we're going overtime. Yeah, I'm excited. New pet. We're definitely going to have to change the thumbnail. Nope, wrong one. Not good enough. There we go. Sure, download. There we go. There we go. Okay. So the quick discussion that we have for Hero Wars Mobile, and unfortunately I don't have the option to yet share any additional things just yet. We got a little bit more information about the event publicly. The Magic Tree. Magic Tree. This really feels like the cake event. Astaroth is good enough? Yeah. Astaroth is fantastic. You can beat every team in the game with Astaroth. Every team in the game. You're going to get the Magic Tree sapling very soon. You'll have to start taking care of it on April 25th at 2 a.m. That's tonight. It's a couple hours, about 8 hours from now. A little less than 8 hours from now. They keep referencing that this is a guild focus thing, but I don't know. Like, if it's a... I don't really know, guys. I don't really know specifically what the activity is just yet. I only know a little bit about what's going to happen during the event, but it's a 3-day event. You will be completing tasks and getting magic dew for doing so. I'm not reading anything that you guys haven't already read before. Water the Magic Tree with the dew to grow and upgrade it. For each improvement of the Magic Tree, you'll get special rewards. This really feels like the cake, the Archdemon cake event that we have in November, I think, for Hero Wars Mobile. But guild focused, I guess. Clan gift, maybe. Charlie, you were supposed to know. I wish I did. I wish I knew everything. You think I'd be doing this? What if I knew the lottery numbers? You'd never see me again. There'd be some guy beating everybody on the server with maxed Astrid and Lucas and Fox teams. Gotta go. Any new players missing Winterfest skins, go to Aidin, click on Get Soul Stones, and spin emeralds to launch fireworks. Oh yeah, I wanted to show that off. The bugged situation. I don't know that I can do it because I have an absolute star, Aidin. Let's see. So you go to Aidin and you click on... Where's my Aidin? There you are. Get Soul Stones. Very cool. Huh. We'll send one to Celestible, sure. Send, let's see, I don't know. Idrisil, we'll send one, sure. I don't know. Let's do Remedy. Why not? I don't know. Yeah. Just tell us if it will be entertaining. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Back to the salt mines. Oh, I wanted to try one more thing, actually, while I was thinking about it. Private messages, Raven, John S. Okay. So let's try the Astrid and Lucas Fox team that I was thinking about. Let's see. Fox... Astrid and Lucas. Okay. And then Jorgen, and then Martha. Sure. I think Fox might get blown up real quick. Fafnir? Maybe. Yeah, Fox just dies. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought Fox would just die. All right. Okay. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. I know that this was a really heavy Hero Wars Facebook and web focus game, but hopefully someday we will get max testing for mobile and we can do this kinds of thing for Hero Wars Mobile as well. I really don't know what the issue is with giving me a test account at this point, but I'm not a community manager, and you know, I don't make the rules and all of that. So I think that overall Julius is a fun hero, and I think in the right teams he's going to be fantastic. I think he's going to be a new wrinkle on defense, and that may be where we need to see him for now. But the thing is about Hero Wars is just about any tank will work. Just about any damage dealer, just about any healer will work, as long as there's some kind of synergy right there. But unless Julius gets a little bit more stats, either a little bit more armor or a little bit more health, which he will get one or both of in the next year or so, shouldn't level him right now. Level him a little while later. Or if you love him, level him now. It'll be fine. Just don't attack into any Nebula Dante teams, and I think you'll be good. I think you'll be good to go. We did see some success, but it was with uncommon heroes. And we'll be back tomorrow, 12 p.m. Central Time. That is 5 p.m. UTC. There will be a video tomorrow morning about the Sapling event. Mobile players, we're going to launch a giveaway, our first official sweepstakes for that tomorrow. All right, so pay attention to the official Hero Wars social media for more information about that. Can't wait to see all of you back here tomorrow. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.